All right, so you chose mountain biking. Great choice. So first things first, got to change into my mountain biking clothes. I have some special padded leggings because I have a bony little behind, and also my mountain biking shoes. So hold on just a second while I change. So it's a bit of a warmer day. So when I leave the van, I will open up the skylight and turn on the airflow here for the animals. It just keeps it a little bit cooler in here. It's not super hot out today, so I'm sure they'll be completely fine even if I didn't do that, but like to have that extra little measure for them. All right, now it's time to get the bike out of the garage. I was able to make it so even though I have a ton of gear in here, I only have to take out a few things to get the bike in and out. Just makes it a lot easier to motivate to actually go when you're not wrestling getting the bike in and out. A handy tip told to me by a bike mechanic is to keep a little piece of cardboard in your front brake so that when you take off the tire and set it up, if you accidentally push the brake getting it in or out, then it doesn't just compress. So I use a helmet that can be converted into a full face helmet because I smashed up my face really bad a few years ago biking and still have scars from it, and I'm really hoping not to do that again. I was actually really freaked out about mountain biking until I got my current bike. I ride a Trek Fuel 9.8, Fuel EX 9.8, and really love it. It's full suspension, and it's just so much fun to ride. I have the 29-inch tires, which seems big for somebody my size. I'm only 5'2", but it really helps to just be able to like plow over everything. So yeah, that is the equipment that I use. All right, I am all set and ready to go. The kids, as you can see, are not super happy that I'm leaving them. Great spot for a little break here and to just drink some water and take in the views for a minute. This is what I really love about mountain biking is you can just cover so much more ground than you can like hiking or something, and just get to really beautiful little spots and overlook everything. You know, I like the little bit of adrenaline here and there, but I'm by no means an adrenaline junkie. I definitely do outdoor sports, mainly, you know, to push yourself and get in shape and all that, but really just to enjoy nature. That is my prime motivator for everything I do. Van life, outdoor sports, everything is just to get to spots where I can sit in the quiet and see just beautiful things. Oh my god, so I just saw the cutest freaking little creature, an armadillo. I've never seen one in the wild before. I don't know, I just don't spend enough time, I guess, in like armadillo country, but oh my god, so freaking cute. It got so close to me and then realized I was there and it freaked out. Oh my god, man, nature's so cool. So I came across these like weird structures. No idea what they are. They have little fire rings in them, maybe campsites. Kind of looks like something out of a sci-fi film, which, you know, I like. So I kind of lost the trail a little bit. The leaves are so thick on the ground. I was following the trail alongside my little sci-fi huts here, and then it just ended. So backtracking a little bit to try and find it again. Woo! Found it. Good idea when you are lost in the woods, go back to your last known location. Remember that. Survival tip number 1. Well, that trail also died out. So, time to get out of the map. Survival tip number 2, always have a map. Aha! Found it. The sci-fi house has distracted me. Maybe that's the point of them, to lure us in. Woo! Woo! Made it. It was a really, really fun ride. Definitely recommend Karst Trail in Hobbs State Park. Absolutely beautiful, not too overly challenging, but will definitely give you a good workout and have some fun little technical spots along the way. So for all of you mountain bikers out there, definitely one for the books. Hi kids. Hi. Hey kiddo. Hey. I'm back. Hi, baby. All right, so thank you for going mountain biking with me. It was a great ride. Now I need to find a campsite. So to find a campsite, usually I use like an app, see what's around, or talk to locals. I'm actually gonna camp at the same campsite I was at last night because there's not like a huge amount of free public camping in this part of Arkansas. And so yeah, I actually found that site by talking to a ranger who recommended it to me. So I think just like talking to everybody that you can, using the internet, using apps is the best way to find camping for the night. So it is getting a little bit late, so I'm not gonna like adventure too much and just go back to one I already know that I like. All right, so we pulled in and it is getting a little bit late. So you have two options for how we will spend our night together. One, I'll cook a really nice dinner and we'll just read a book and pass out early. Or I can cook a pretty easy meal, but I will set up the projector for a movie night so you can see how I do theater nights in the van. So if you want to cook the more extensive meal, then you'll stay right here. If you want to set up the projector and do a movie night, then click the link above or below in the comments and we will go over there. So you choose. How do we spend the night? All right, so you chose to have the nice meal, which thank you because I am starving, so it should be a really great meal. We are going to make burritos today, some Mexican spice burritos. I know a lot of people in van life are vegetarian, vegan. Totally understand why and respect that. I was vegetarian for 3.5 years, 3 years. And I just felt really sick most of the time. I can't really eat grains very much, definitely no gluten, and I try to limit my grain intake. Like I'll have a little gluten-free tortilla with this, but I don't really eat like rice very often or even corn really. So to do that and be vegetarian on top of that is very difficult, but I do try to always source my meat from as good of locations as possible. I'll do a whole video about food and where I find food and how I go to different farmers markets and find different farms along the travels to buy like the best sourced meat that I can. You know, if I can't find anything, I'll go to natural grocers or something like that. But yeah, so all grass-fed meat tonight. All right, so I got my ingredients all laid out here. Some veggies, cilantro, onions, cheese. And then I got my little cooking implements, the nonstick and the first cast iron, because I just do not believe that you should ever cook meat not in a cast iron. And then I will open this up there. Keep things vented out. That's maybe not the healthiest thing, but taco seasoning, does it get any better? I don't think it does. All right, then a little cheese on the tortillas with a little bit of cayenne pepper. Just make it a little bit of a spicy. These gluten-free tortillas, the Rudy's ones, they're not my favorite. The Mission ones are way better, but these will do just go with what I can find. So just use a little bit of onion and then put the rest in this reusable bag so that I'm not using a bunch of Ziploc bags. Also, it's so cute. Look at the little cacti. So I've got all my little condiments here. I've got the onions, spinach, cilantro, lime, and then I have both sour cream and a chili lime crema because I love sauce. There you go. Definitely nothing fancy. You can see my fancy garnish. You know, I mean, in the end, like, I'm not a chef, but I know what I like, and I love cooking for myself and making a little night of it. And this is something pretty easy that anybody can make in a van. You don't need like the freezer, the oven, all of that stuff. I do like to cook fancier meals sometimes, you know, full steak dinners and all of that. But when I'm by myself, something fairly quick, easy, you know, the cleanup takes a little while and you got to do it right away because in a small space, it's like immediately trashed. Also, I will say having some ice is nice to make a little cocktail. My favorite tequila drink is just tequila, club soda, and lime, the ranch water, as you may say. So I have this little soda stream here, because otherwise I drink way too much club soda. Go through a ton of cans. Shall we check in with Sterling and see how he feels about the giant thing of meat? All right, so kind of a messy van to clean up, but right now I've got my meal, I've got a book, reading the Stormlight Archive. Any Brandon Sanderson fans out there? Woo, little fantasy for you, really increase this nerdiness factor a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this dinner and read, and I'll see you in a couple minutes. Well, that was delightful. Now to clean up. I like making extra meat like this because then I have something just quick, easy to throw in. I really do think like the easier the better a lot of times when it comes to food, when you're cooking for yourself and in a van in such a small space. You know, if you can just have some leftovers that you can just throw in the next day, primo. All right, it's time to wash my face and brush my teeth and climb on into bed. It's about that time of night. The helpful thing about being a night person is that I can deal with this nutso late at night while the old guy sleeps. And then she sleeps through the night with me rather than going crazy and attacking me all night long. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me on this little choose your adventure journey. I am going to be going to sleep now, but I hope that whatever little adventure you decided to join me on today, whether it was staying in camp and getting things done that I needed to, and just enjoying being in a beautiful spot, or mountain biking on a little solo adventure, or meeting up with my friend and taking Anara on her first hike along with Sterling, that you enjoyed your day. And if you did enjoy this video, if you could like, share, subscribe, turn on all the notifications, it does help kind of keep this little show going. And let me know, what you would like to see in future videos. Really enjoyed spending the day with you kind of virtually. having you come along with me. I wish I could adventure with you all, and maybe I will see you out on the road one day. For right now, I'm going to listen to all the locusts outside. It's a warm night, 60 degrees here in Arkansas. It's been cold nights recently, so this is kind of nice. I get to have my skylight open and listen to the locusts as I fall asleep. So it is a great night, and it's been a great day, and have a wonderful rest of your day as well. I will see you next week.